What's going on, everyone? Sean here from Crypto and Cause Investing, bringing you part 4 of CodenameMoon. Now, in the first 3 parts, we covered the fact that we're going to have a renounced contract, an extended lock on the LP. So we're just going to knock all those theft issues that I'm sure the SafeMoon community has right out the window, right from the get-go. That's going to move us into staking. We're going to have staking live day 1. We kind of feel like reflections are kind of outdated, not to mention it makes it a little bit harder getting on our centralized exchanges, but we're going to have 2 tiers. The first tier is going to give you a lower APY, with the second tier giving you a higher APY. Also going to have our merch shop with all of our merchandise in it, and we'll also have merch as a service. Other projects can go ahead and sell their merch on our shop. We'll do a 50-50 split. We'll also have our DEX live day 1. It will be sellless tech, meaning that the contracts for any token on it will never have to sell itself. Go back and watch part 3 so you can get the full details on the sellless DEX. But in part 4, we're going to be talking Launchpad, so let's go ahead and hop right into that. All right, so we're talking Launchpad, something that I know that I'm very excited about. Of course, there's other huge Launchpads. We're just going to be one in the sea of hundreds, and biggest being probably Pink Sale, but anyone is allowed to launch on Pink Sale. Yeah, they give you the KYC and audit badges, but have you ever heard of someone scamming on Pink Sale, which happens all the time, and then Pink Sale following up and actually leading to something happening to those people? To my knowledge, that's never happened. So the first thing that we're going to require when you launch on our Launchpad is your contract address, at least in the beginning, will have to be whitelisted, meaning that you cannot launch on our Launchpad without our permission, just kind of adding that level to make it as safe as possible. So once you come to us, we're going to require you to get a KYC through a short DeFi. We're going to require you to get contract audits. We're going to require certain kind of locks and different things like that, especially on the LP, just to kind of make it as safe as possible for our CodenameMoon community. Now, one of the other benefits to this Launchpad is simple. A lot of people launch a project and they don't have any connections. They can't get any YouTube videos made. They can't get any calls made. They can't get any AMAs. They can't get anything because they don't know anyone and they just don't have the connections. So once you get with us and you are completely vetted and we feel comfortable with you launching with us, that will instantly give you access to our CodenameMoon community. And as we're going, we plan on being one of the biggest communities in this space. So that'll be huge right off the bat if you get approved to launch with us. You'll also get access to 35 plus YouTubers, some of the biggest in the game like Tyler Hill, Connor Kinney, My Financial Friend, people like that. So you're going to have access to some of the top dogs in the YouTube side. Also, AMAs and calls, we will be able to line that up for you. Not sure if you're familiar, but a lot of times, especially with calls, they're very hesitant to make calls, especially if they don't know you. So using our connections, we're going to be able to basically show everything that was vetted for you and hopefully land all those calls and all those AMAs that you need. We will also assist you in getting centralized exchange listings. Also, like I said, the KYC and audits will be required. Also, fees like everything else will be coming back to CodenameMoon to buy tokens for staking, binding, burning, centralized exchange listings, whatever we need. So again, everything ties back to one another. Now, the contract itself is going to be renounced. The LP is going to be locked. I mean, if at all possible, we would burn it, but we may need access at a certain point when we bridge over to our blockchain. So that's why they're not going to get burnt right off the bat for anyone that may have that question. But we're looking to do everything right, get everything released in a timely manner. Now, the Launchpad solidity has already been done. We just have to build the UI or the user interface. So this isn't that far away. As soon as we launch and we get that DEX launched, this will be the next priority, is to get this Launchpad launched. But guys, stay tuned for part 5 as we will keep building up until we touch on everything that we're doing. But that will do it for today's video. And until next time, trade safe.